How's it going? So, you're probably watching this video because you were like me at one point and thought about driving for Lyft or maybe Uber, which I haven't driven for. This video is going to be about Lyft though. And you're wondering what to do, you're trying to get tips, you're trying to make sure that when you go out for your first time you don't make a complete idiot out of yourself and you actually make some money. And I'm going to try to hopefully help you do that with this real short video here. So what I've learned the hard way is, in my opinion, if you're in a big city, my best method here, last Sunday I made $242 on Sunday, and I'll show a picture at the end of the video. And I've also got a 4.97 rating. So anyways, despite that, I just want to put out there what I made just so you would know that, you know, I know maybe a little bit about what I'm talking about here. But if you live in a big city, the best technique I could probably recommend is go sit in your car. Don't even move. Just sit there for maybe 20 minutes. Maybe if you can, sit in your living room. Can you sit in your bedroom and let it ping you? And as fast as you can, run out to your car and take off. That'll save you a lot of gas. It'll save you a lot of time. And then from there, I always recommend, you know, going to the places where people are. So if it's a Friday, Saturday, Friday nights, they're going to be doing a lot of partying, so you can know the bar areas are going to be real popular. Saturdays, people are going everywhere on Saturdays. Sunday has always kind of been the busiest for me, and I live in Seattle. Sunday, people are just going all over the place as well. So, but you want to, I would say, also work as much as you can on those days. Put in a lot of hours Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Try to work that whole weekend, because you're also going to get those prime time bonuses as well, which will really greatly affect the check. I'm sorry if I'm kind of bouncing around here too. So let me get back to, like, you know, starting your night. So you've waited, you've gotten no pings. So okay, now you're going to start moving down the road. I would say for what I do is I just start cruising down maybe about 5 to 8 miles to the next most populated area. You know, find a grocery center, a mall or something like that, and park there for about 10 or 15 minutes. And generally, if I haven't gotten a ping while I was sitting waiting, as I'm driving over there, I'll usually end up hearing something. So that's pretty cool. Driving around city, that you get a lot of small trips. You can get a lot of the rate goes up because they have what's called heat maps. And if you're in a heat map, the rate could go up like 100%, so that could end up paying you a lot of money. But from what I've learned myself is it's not really worth going to the heat maps. It's just filled with drivers, and they're all fighting for this, you know, one little nugget. Yeah, the nugget will pay if you get it, but you probably won't. What else would help? Gas. Set yourself about, like, depending on your gas mileage, I get about 19 miles to the gallon. I set myself up about a $20 a night budget that is just going to be gas. I know that for the first 20 bucks I make, that's just gas, and then everything after that can be a little bit more. If I'm going to be working like 12 hours, you know, maybe I'll make that a $30 budget as well. Reviews. How do you get your reviews really high? 5 stars. I had a perfect 5-star rating until the other day, and I think that was because I made a wrong turn. And what was unfortunate is every now and then if I make a wrong turn and I have to, you know, detour from people, I'll let them know that I'm shutting off the app right now to make up for that mistake. Now make sure when you do this you also go out of drive mode so you don't get pinged and have to miss it because you're still dropping them off. But at least gives you good faith that, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, send you around the block a few times that, you know, add up. So, but with the ratings, a lot of people say, oh, candy doesn't matter, all that stuff. You know what? I went to a Walmart, I bought a bag of Dum-Dums for $5. That'll last me 6 months to a year at the rate people take them. They don't really grab them that much. I've got gum up here, I've got some awesome gum choices. In the back seat, my back seat's folded down. It has 2 of these little micro water bottles in there. The other day I bought 3 24 packs for $10. And I would say out of every 10 passengers, maybe 3 will take a bottle. And if you just did the math on what I told you, this isn't that much. You know, every person could take one of these, and I would still, it did not bother me whatsoever. and they're thankful for it. And I think a lot of people will rate you much higher, even if they don't take it. I've many times people say, "Oh, you have that? That's awesome. Well, thank you." Most drivers don't, and they don't take it. So I don't think there's anything wrong whatsoever with having it. And people aren't going to take it. Most of the people aren't going to take it, but it's nice to have the offer. Other than that, drive like you're driving around royalty. Just try to be calm. Don't do crazy things and stuff like that. It helps to know the area, because sometimes your GPS will start making you go places that the person has been to and they wouldn't agree. So you'll get, well, why are you going this way? Well, GPS is telling me to go this way. So I can get it kind of awkward, but just do your best. Those are probably the best tips that I've got out the gate. If I was to show you my car right now, it's very clean too. Make sure you got a clean car. I've heard of people smoking and then picking up Lyft passengers and dust it off a little bit. Take it for a car wash. I drive a Nissan Altima, and it's in really good shape, and I've got the outside in good shape. I try to wash it once a week before I go and pick people up. So I take that very seriously. And the other thing, canceled rides. Before I let that go, you're going to get occasions where people will call you, they'll cancel the ride, or there's no show, they're not showing up. Wait 3 minutes. You arrive, you're going to hit arrive, you're going to wait 3 minutes, and then it gives you the option to cancel the ride and charge them $5. So I definitely do that, because every now and then, rarely, you'll get a case where you've just driven for way farther than you would like to have driven, and they canceled the rides. But hey, you at least get that $5, and it's part of the game. Hey, we get to be our own boss, so it doesn't always come with all the best perks in the world, but I have to say that I love it so far. I'm going to keep doing it, and I could easily say that on a weekday, here in Seattle at least, you could average $100 to $150 a day. And I would say that would be between like a 6 and 8 hour shift, and that might even be kind of light for some people. And I could easily say that on a weekend you could probably do about 200 to 250 a day, if you worked about 8 to 10 hours that day. Friday as well, depending on how you worked it and where you worked it and what time. Again, that's why I said you want to work those 3 days, very crucial, and you want to work those prime time hours if you can. I also have it set up so if you work 30 hours, you get a 10% bonus, and then if you work 50 hours, you get another 20% bonus. So that really adds up as well. So be nice, have a nice smelling car, get those strawberry trees that I've got. People love strawberry, pine trees. They're amazing. Get the gum, get the stupid dum-dums. If you look in my glove box here, my glove box is just full of candy and dum-dums, and everybody loves these things, whatever they are, sweet tarts or something, but people love it. Anyways, I'll flash a couple pictures here before I go, and show you the my rating and what I did last Sunday, just to let you know, get some street cred. And also, please, if you're thinking about driving and you've watched this much of my video, please click on my link down below. It's got my credentials, and I'll get $200, and you'll get $200, and everybody will be happy, and then you can go out and drive and make a video like this. So anyways, if you have any questions, anything at all, please let me know. I will help you. I definitely promise. I notice there's not a lot of people on YouTube. There's the rideshare guy, which I have to give a shout out to. If you haven't looked at the rideshare guy, you definitely have to look him up. He's got a lot of really helpful things to say, and he's very knowledgeable on this. So definitely check out the rideshare guy. And anyways, I'm a little long in the tooth at this point, so I'm going to let you go. Take care and good luck.